podcast ready to go, and my boy is here. It's a blessing just to have him. You know, it's special moments. You know, a lot of big things are happening, and I want you guys to be a part of that. As we grow, you know, we want y'all to grow too. And we're gonna highlight a lot of what we go through. You know, how we get there, the people along our path and our journey, and that's what social media is about. Social media is for, and we're gonna try to do it on the positive side and not the negative side. And we got Jaden here. Let's hear from Jaden a little bit. How you doing, Jaden?
Good. How you doing?
And I'm good, dog. Tell us how old you are. Tell us what grade you in. Tell us what's next for you, and about all of this stuff that's going on in your life.
My name is Jaden. I'm 18. I'm a senior at Dival High School. Right now, I'm just working and planning on pursuing my career and going to college.
Yeah.
And then I'll be going to UT Austin. I'll be spending at least 4 years up there.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to do some physical therapy, major in biology, and then I'll transfer over to Dallas and finish up there.
That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. So we got a list of questions that we're gonna run through, and we're gonna kind of work through them with Jaden, and we're gonna recap that stuff at the end. You know, the Humming Pod podcast it's called the Humming Pod because it started out as Humans of the Xdoscience podcast, and so we kind of wanted to simplify that from humans of all that stuff we were saying into humming, something kind of slim, sleek. So we topped it off with the state bird, the humming bird, the humming podcast. So tell us a little bit about Dival and how they support, you know, people who leave or people who pursue dreams and things like that.
So the thing about Dival, it's a small town. A lot of the people that end up leaving there, they end up coming back and like, I don't know, everybody's plan is to try to go off, get their career, then come back and do their thing here.
Yeah. So when people leave and come back, is it like a big welcome party or a big send off, or do people like kind of know everything that goes on like in the community?
I mean, it's a small town where everybody knows each other, everybody knows what's going on with each other pretty much.
Everybody pretty much know all your business in a way.
Kind of, but everybody knows everybody.
Everybody know everybody.
Like, you can't go to the store without pretty much seeing somebody that you know.
Man, I bet they get exhausted.
It does get exhausted.
Man, I couldn't. I hate it. I mean, I ain't a small town guy. I like being from a small town, but I had the big city lifestyle, so that kind of wouldn't, you know.
Yeah, that's why I want to change too. That's why when I leave, I'll come back every now and then, but I'm not gonna plan on staying here anymore.
Okay. So what is a mascot for y'all at the Dival?
We're lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks. So why didn't you go to a closer place where they had the lumberjacks? You know?
You talking about SFA?
SFA.
I don't know. My plan was always to leave. Like, I even have baby pictures of me in my UT stuff.
Okay.
I always loved UT. I always wanted to go there.
Okay. Not the baby pictures.
At the baby pictures.
Not the baby pictures. Hey, throw that one in there for the ladies.
And then my brothers, they both planned to leave, and they ended up just staying here, going to SFA.
Okay.
My mom, she doesn't want me to leave, but she also knows I need to. And she doesn't want me to stay here.
Okay. She know that could work out pretty good for you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. And is it a lot of drama in Dival, or is that something do they prepare you well for what you might expect in college?
I think so. I think they prepared me well for college because right now I am taking college classes through the high school. I've already got a year's worth of college done for free.
Okay.
Which is I'm really blessed to have that opportunity.
Man, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Everybody don't get that when they go in. So let's see. We're gonna move on to the next one. Tell us about some of your like hobbies, what you like to do, like stuff you enjoyed when you were young that kind of stayed with you as you got older to right now, something you might take with you in college, and you might be like, I want to kind of continue to do this in my free time in college. And if people think I'm lame for doing it, I don't care. That's what I like.
My hobby's really always been sports, shoes, and then my car out there. I really like my car.
Okay, so this car, but I want to have more cars.
I mean, eventually, yeah, I have more cars, but I'm trying to just upkeep my car, keep it nice, and add a little bit here and there whenever I can.
Okay. So, when it comes to a hobby, how do you invest yourself into like the sports as making that into the hobby, like with the friends, like?
Ever since I was little, like when my brothers were playing football, I would always help them practice. I'd be with them while they did practice.
Yeah.
And then whenever I got my turn over there when I was in 7th grade, I played from 7th grade until my senior year.
Okay.
I really had a great time doing that. But
Do you practice it in your free time, like the sports? And what sports exactly?
mainly football. Football has always been my sport.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll keep up with basketball. Like I like watching it every now and then, but football is my main thing.
Okay. So, with shoes, is it like a fetish? Like you just love shoes, or is it like I do appreciate good shoes? Well, on a scale of like
So
1 to 10.
I guess I used to be, I guess you say, a sneakerhead.
Okay.
And I kind of moved away from that because there's a bunch of those shoes that are like all hype that everybody wants.
Okay.
But I just don't like those anymore. Like they just don't look that good to me. But like I still like the same brands, like the Jordan 3s. Like there's some Jordan 3s I want.
Okay.
So stuff like that. So it's pretty much came to my preference and whatever I like now. But
Okay. That makes a lot of sense to me. So I'm really getting sneakerhead vibes from you right there. Like truly. So that may be one of the main ones that I'm really getting that one tough, like sneakerhead for sure. And then you said the car, right? I know in East Texas, cars are really big.
all the big trucks.
In East Texas, cars are really big, especially so people coming from this part of Texas, from like right here in the heart of East Texas, in the heart of Texas,
Houston
to
area.
Houston area. People, you might see people coming through with the nicest cars, and they on their way to Houston to go do a show, or they doing all this stuff, and they just bringing them here to flash and to flex, and to show, hey, I went and got it and did this. You know, and the car you kind of drive is a sports vehicle. It's not so much one of those, Caprice or Lag or something like that, or the Buick or something like that. You got the sports, so you got more of a sports mind to it, or you want to do something kind of fast, you want to do the race.
I've always liked sports cars and older cars. I've tried to race it before. It didn't go well.
Okay.
It is an older car. My car is older than me.
Okay.
And then right now it's just more about keep it clean, add a little bit of stuff here and there. Because ever since I have bought it, I've probably put another $10,000-$15,000 into it, fixing it.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave that one right there because I can ask 100,000 questions about cars.
I can keep going.
We can say that for your own personal journey. You tell them some more. That'll be for his journey. And so we're gonna move on to the next question. Tell us about. This is the big one. I'm gonna just name off a couple things that is a part of this generation strong. So we got Tinder, Bumble. What is it? Plenty of Fish. We got these types of things. So I'm gonna just call those words out. What's the dating life like, if it exists? Be open, be honest. I mean, the dating life gonna change probably from here in little town to in big town. In a lot of ways, it's gonna be like, okay, I gotta man up. I'm gonna have to really, if I want something out here, I gotta really go get it. Cause these girls ain't thinking about me. They thinking about something else. They thinking about the bag. Especially in Austin, Texas, they think about the party and the bag.
I don't know. I've had a lot of relationships here and there.
A lot of them.
I wouldn't say a lot, but I've had things here and there while I'm talking for a little bit. It just fades off.
Kind of fade off.
Yeah, but that's more just high school relationships. I've been trying to look past the high school relationships, trying to look for something a little bit more long term.
Okay. We touched that a little bit. Something long term. I know dating is really important. You say long term, so you're thinking long term, like hopefully one day I would like to be married.
I would like to. I do imagine in the future being married and having my own kids. I want somebody that I could grow with and I can help them grow too.
I think that's a possibility for you. You got your good head on your shoulder. I think he could do it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments for sure.
I just think it's something that everybody deserves.
Everybody does deserve that, and that's the truth. Would you ever see? Would you ever use like one of those dating apps that I mentioned to try to find something like that?
I don't know. Maybe in the future it will change because we're a big city, but right now, small town, everybody knows everybody.
You heard it first, ladies. In the future, it might change.
But small town, everybody knows everybody. Like,
and I don't
I
want
just go around
everybody
talking.
on there knowing me and knowing I'm on there. 100%. I feel that. I feel that. I don't want everybody knowing I'm on there, cause these people, first thing you give them a look, you give them a crumb, they gonna try to eat for days off that. Nah, you can't have nothing for me. Let's see. So we just answered a lot of stuff. We just talked about a whole lot of stuff, right? And so what the humming pod is, and what Humans of the Ocean means, is my first book. It's about Emmett the starfish. It's me giving life to a starfish, right? A real little starfish just on the ground, just walking in the ocean, and then I give life to this starfish, and he has a personality and goes on about his way. What this Humming Pod and the Humans of the Ocean Science podcast is about is we all started off as just young people just trying to figure out a way in this world, and we kind of develop our own personality based on the stuff that we go through. We go through people. We might tell a joke and somebody don't laugh. We might get bullied, or we might bully somebody and have to learn that this ain't the right way, or we might realize like, man, I might be better than the normal or average person at this particular thing, and that's what I'm gonna run with. That's what Humans of the Ocean Science is all about. I'm just giving a perspective through a little animated starfish, and Humans of the Ocean. That's what we are. We're just growing it. We all kind of got our own way about working this. The reason I bring this up is because I'm wondering if Jaden had any questions or any opinions about what the podcasting space was all about. Because see, my podcast has a goal and a purpose, and it's like I wrote my first book in 2018 when this podcast started, and I made the podcast like a few months before, and so it's kind of been working in progress. You see. What do you think about podcasting? You think that's a good space? That's something that you could probably, if you had the means and you said, okay, I want to sit on my camera and kind of just make a video from time to time as I go through studying and learning my business. Would that be something you think could work in your time?
I've actually thought about it. Like me and my friends, we thought about making one because just to sit up and talk.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't think it'll fit into my schedule. But
Yeah.
I like what you're doing. It looks like you have a good message and what you're going through. I just say the best thing for it is just to stay on it. And if you truly believe, like, you're just good with them.
Okay. And do you think? Do you have a Twitter?
I do have a Twitter.
Do you think Twitter and Twitch? Do you think that's a powerful medium? You know anything about those two, Twitch or Twitter?
I know a little bit, but it's not something I'm on a lot. It's just
based on your generation, Twitch is going to be really impactful because you can stream for 72 hours straight. You can just stream non-stop and just be in your room getting people to just hang out with you. Y'all doing it. You say, oh, I'm going to go watch his stuff, and he going to watch my stuff. We watching everybody's stuff. Y'all making jokes, doing acts, doing pranks, and people coming in. It's a good space. It could be a good workspace. You say you want your degree, you want physical therapy?
I have to major in biology, but yeah, I do plan to do physical therapy.
You see, and in the biology, you see how I got more behind me. You can break down cells, you can break down environments, ecosystems. You can do all these different things, and you can be streaming it all live, and just you can really make big discoveries on this stuff. People can stream Twitch or X from space. This is the truth. They could be anywhere. You can go on a trip to you can go on a trip to Rome. You can go on a trip to anywhere and be streaming the whole thing. And it just be kicking it with you. You be like, hey, and they'll see how long the process really is. Like, man, real time. People never see that stuff before. So what do you think? Like, you think that could be something that maybe if it became convenient, you think that could probably work? What do you think?
If it became convenient, I would definitely look into it and maybe try it a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
But to stay on it, I don't know if I'd be able to stay on it.
Yeah.
Just do it consecutively.
See, the problem is a lot of people try to jump into this type of space, but they don't start from ground one. See, I'm spiritual. I'm a Christian man, and I follow the message of the Lord. You have to start at the step one, and you have to. If step one is taking longer than you want, you still have to stay there. You don't get to just say, "I'm tired of being at step one. Let me just jump up to 10, and then just go ahead and just work it from there." Because you're gonna miss all the middle. You're gonna miss everything.
That's hard for a lot of people to understand.
It's hard.
They have to wait until it's their time to go and
Yeah.
grow.
You ever ride? You ever been to Six Flags?
I have been 6 months.
You know when you go on the Titan, right? The first thing you do is you go around that corner, and then you go immediately up. That's step one. After that big drop, the whole ride starts. Just all you gotta do is get up that first big drop. First big drop, everything starts after that. Ain't no more thinking after that. You're like, oh, that was easy. I mean, it was scary once you hit that drop. It'd be kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie. You know it's scary, right? That must be. You be like, okay, alright, I'm tripping. Like this, ain't gonna slow it down. Ain't gonna stop me right here. You still got. You make it halfway up. You start realizing like, okay, I'm in this all alone. You better not touch me. You see what I'm saying? That stuff right there. That's what that people be scared. But it's different when we on our personal journeys. You don't really physically feel that, but you start to get distracted by certain things that happen on the way. That's why we wanted you on podcast, is because you need to see. For a long time, I was led to go to college in Kansas, and when I was on my Greyhound bus to go take it up there, I was real worried. Like I was praying and I was scared, but I cried and I was like Lord, I can't believe I'm going this far away. Like I don't know what to do. Like everything is at home. Like I ain't even started a life at home yet, and I don't know what to do. Like, and so it was a lot of time. I had to go through a lot of stuff. And sometimes we just like want to go home or come home. This, the partying scene seemed like it was gonna get the best of me, and I would be like, my heart was always with the Lord, and so I would walk in His will. He say, leave this party because this ain't for you. I leave. He say, don't go to this or don't be with these people. I don't be with them. And life is gonna be life. You're gonna be young. You're gonna be living a real life. You got to experience what you personally gotta go through.
I mean, that's one thing I am scared about going to Austin. Yeah. It's been my first time. I'm basically gonna be permanently gone for a while.
Yeah.
And I am blessed. I do have family up there that I can fall back on if I really need to.
Okay.
Yeah, I have had second thoughts about it. I've thought about, well, I really could just go to SFA. It's 45 minutes away. I could just commute there and back.
Okay.
I feel like I need to go to Austin.
Y'all hear that? My man got second thoughts. Y'all better send him a lot of support in the DM. Send him support. Second thoughts. Let him know everybody got his back. Support my man.
But I know I have to go, and then I always have God with me, and I'll follow Him. I'll listen to Him.
I hear that. Yeah.
Be the best I can for Him.
And you say you got God with you. Who is God? God is Jesus Christ.
I was about to say it's hard to answer that question.
See, God is Jesus. And that's what you feel. But that's what you believe?
Yeah, that is what I believe.
Okay.
I always do it. I always believe that the Father, then His Son, Jesus Christ.
Amen. Yeah. Okay. Now check this. That was all these questions from here on out. This is just light. This is light right here. I do have, so this is a book club, and it's called Humans of the Ocean Science Book Club. We got Humans of the Ocean Science Podcast. These are two different things. And then sometimes people like chess and stuff. I don't do chess, but I wanted to talk about that too. And just ask Jaden what he thought about book clubs, what he thought about chess clubs, and what he thought about, if he had any opinion about either one of those.
So book clubs, they're really good. It brings people together. Me personally, I'm not a big reader.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really like to read. I do read my Bible. I try to read it at least a little bit every night, but that's the most reading I like to do. Other than that, I don't like reading.
Okay. No reading. I used to be the same way, 100%. 100%. Then you realize it's valuable. Chess club.
I don't know, it's the same thing. It brings people together. I can relate to chess a little bit more because I do know how to play chess. It's something I do enjoy. I feel like it just makes you think a lot more and gets you into it.
The only reason I wanted to bring those up is because I wanted to reiterate, if you have hobbies, you got special hobbies, right? But you got to remember that there's other things that you in your head may not be able to think of, but those things exist, and people really find community in that stuff, and there's a lot of smart people in there. Sometimes it might not be the people you want to hang out with, but so you got to go in your areas, you got to be authoritative, you got to dominate any space, any room you go into. That's just what it is. You want to say you like chess, you got free time and you ain't trying to go drinking, just go to the library, you see them playing, jump in, you know. You know, book club, you know, it's cute girls like reading. You never know. And then you find out she don't just read this book. She loves reading the scripture and she loves the Bible. And then you read with her the Bible, you like, I know more about the Bible than she do, but she know how to read these other books better than me. And then, you know, who knows? It could go from there. And then now let's move on to the next part. I'll just kind of call these off. We wanted to recap like details about the city and from like when you have favorite places in the city that you grew up in, like any favorite places or anything.
Honestly, it's a small city. There's not much to do.
Not much.
The biggest thing would probably be the park.
Yeah.
That was when I was little. Now, if I do anything, I'll just go hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
Or just try the sauces.
So just chilling with the friends and. Let's see. So I'll put the question. How do you feel like this is making you the person or the man you intend to be in your life?
Well, since it's a small town, like it really gets you talking to people every day, like building relationships, building connections, like it allows you to prepare yourself for something bigger. And I really do like the small town. While I do want to be in the big city, I just think being in a small town is something that you want to start off with. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's good being raised in a small town. Big city is something you should do later on in life. Whenever you have things developed and you're ready.
Yeah, that's real big. The reason I say those things is because you're a man now. Your mom had to understand, that you willing to step outside of your comfort zone to go accomplish something you want to do. She start thinking about you in that way. She like, you're a man now. She understand that you want to do your own thing, and that's a blessing. Small town, is like the water boy. Mama never want to let water boy go. She never let that boy go. She said, he grow up. Mama like this. Mama said this. She never let him go because he didn't ever go out and start to do his own thing. So he stayed mama's boy.
It's hard to let go.
Hard to let go.
My mom, she already has her feelings about me leaving.
Yeah.
It's hard for her to want me to go, but she knows
got
me too.
she got to accept that that's something you part of your life, and that's a big part of how you may find that wife in your life, because once your mom let go of that part, you're gonna want that. Hopefully, you find that in the right woman. Not like a lot of people don't find it in the right woman. They end up getting all this stuff happening and cheating and all the divorce and extra stuff. That ain't no good. So, with your hobbies, you don't game or anything.
I do play video games.
Video games, which system?
I mainly play on my Xbox, but I do have a PlayStation. PlayStation, I really only got it so I can play Spider-Man.
Okay.
But on my Xbox, that's where I play everything. That's where I play with my friends and all that.
And let's see. We talked a little bit about this one, but do you feel like you will continue to put more money into like cars, or more time into football, or do you think college come, maybe I won't play so much football, maybe I won't, maybe I'll get back into the shoes, or maybe I'll do way more with the car?
I know when college comes, I'll probably just do regular maintenance on my car because I know money, I'm not gonna have as much of that anymore.
Okay.
Because I won't be able to work as much.
Okay.
But football, like, I don't know, I'm kind of done playing it now. Like,
Okay.
I've had my high school career. I know I'm not gonna go any much farther than that.
Okay.
But other than that, I'll just probably keep up with it, continue watching it, and grow with that.
Y'all hear that, man? That love for the sport, for the game, man, is dwindling. Y'all need to get in the DMs.
Nah, it's not dwindling. I still love the sport and everything.
Okay.
And I still love working out, and that's my thing. That's one thing that football really got me into. It kept me into
Okay, the working out, that part, okay. So, just be encouraging in the DM, say, hey, we need to be on the field. I need more proactive people just like Jaden, man, because he's proactive. He made it happen.
With my shoes,
Yeah.
I like looking at them. I'll probably continue to keep on buying them, just whenever time is
Buying
right.
and selling?
I don't know, it's hard for me to sell sometimes because the shoes I buy I really do like, and if if I do sell, it's just hard for me to start selling.
You got his heart in the game and can't let go. Sometimes, man, that's the same way I am. I buy the shoes I like, and then I'll be like, why would I sell this? I need to sell it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need to sell that stuff. If you can't, you gotta just really kind of, I guess that's part of, the risk taking. A lot of people sell that stuff and then they'll hit big.
See,
That's the risk.
I was more fine giving my shoes to my brother
Yeah.
and letting him wear them rather than just selling them on to somebody else.
Okay. Next question was, this one is a one we kind of hit on. It's about the dating life, life in college, right? Do you feel like, would you hope to not have a super promiscuous lifestyle to develop in your life in college? Like every night you're sleeping with this girl, sleeping with this, and then doing this, and over there kicking it with this girl, and this, and this, and this. Would you hope to not move into that lifestyle? Or?
That's not something I'm looking for.
See?
It's not something I want to like. I don't know. I have friends who are in that lifestyle. A lot of my friends are older. They're all in college going on. Like, it's not something that I'm interested in.
Let's hope that this question right here resonates when that big opportunity comes. That girl, she looking so fine. And she got that sun dress on. And Jaden say, oh my gosh. She looking amazing. Let's hope this question comes right back. Not something I'm looking for though. Let's hope we got perfect answers like this guy right now. Because I don't know. Sometimes the girls know how to just do their little thing. So we got the answers on that. Let's talk about networking and investing. Shoes are the investment.
That's one thing that helped me a lot, because when I did sell shoes, I was trying to do it locally, and I wasn't getting good prices.
Okay.
And then I went to those websites and I just listed them on there, and I got almost $100 more just selling to that website than to some of them.
And that's an investment. You gotta keep that rolling over time and just keep going, and then eventually you got 20,000 pair of shoes in one warehouse, and then you just selling them out, somebody else is running it, you got employees or whatever, you also need to help it. A whole bunch more. That's a good continue. Even I'm falling in love with shoes, and I'm the type of dude, I don't even like shoes. I don't even like wearing shoes. And I can't stop buying good shoes. I buy a lot of shoes now, I don't even like wearing them. I rather walk barefoot. That's the type of dude I am. Sometimes shoes are attractive. Sometimes they feel good on me. So Twitch is one of those things, the reason I bring that up in the beginning was Twitch is one of those things that's like, it's good for your downtime. So you finish all your work, you finish all your homework, you get out of a test, or you take a test or exam, and then you just go home and you log into Twitch. What's up? You start chopping it up. That's it's good for stuff like that. Like if you really get on there and your downtime is, I'm gonna go game and play with some Spider-Man. You turn on the Twitch, there it is. Like I say, you go on a trip, just twitching and doing it as you go. It's kind of funny, but just twitch. Use Twitch as you go. It's not really like the main. It's not really the main job. A lot of people these days have made it into the main lifestyle because there's not many people doing it, not enough. But it's really special when you just let people see that life is a journey. Life is not just some one pop, one hit wonder. Life is a journey, and you accomplish a lot of things in life. And sometimes people miss that part. It's not all highlights.
It's people that try to make it big. As soon as they do it, they take off. It takes time.
Where we from, here in East Texas, you see the last one is X is a community. The reason why it's a community is because you can say anything that comes to mind at any time. We could talk about the socks we wear, the shoes we wear. We could talk about the way we felt when we was coming over, or some person that almost drove us off the road, or you can say all types of stuff. That's what Twitter is good for, and you see people's thoughts, because your thoughts on text.
Just gotta make sure you're part of the right community on there, for the right things.
Right. Yeah. And then with that being how it tie back into real community is in real life. So it's the same thing you just said. Make sure you're following the right things and doing the right things in real life. You don't want that stuff to correlate. You don't want that stuff to be fluctuating, just doing this one day and that one day and this one day. That's enough. As we close out, we already highlighted Humans of the Ocean, but I wanted to talk about one of my special investments, which is Friends, which is it's not my idea. Friends is created by this guy named Gary Vaynerchuk. You got your phone up? Pull up Gary V on IG. This guy created a thing called Friends, and Friends are when you get out there in the workforce, you realize like there's hundreds. Yeah, that's Gary V. You realize there's thousands of different types of personalities that a person will bring to the workplace. And that right there is Friends. This started out as, it was called Workforce Heroes. And so you got all these different types of personalities, and he just gave them names and gave them characters and made it to a game, and people can meet up. It's like Comic-Con or VCon, which is his unique one. It's called VCon, and you got all these different types of characters, and as these characters, like, you see that they don't deviate from what they are, who they are. Who you are is what you're going to be, and it's who you are. And that you need to value yourself, and you are valuable as you are. Sometimes people, I'm going to give a scenario. If, I don't know how to, I want to get you involved in this, but the way I explain it is, it's like, it's tough. Imagine you got a corporate job, and then you got to wake up and put on a suit and tie every day for work. You got 20 people put on a suit and tie. That outfit, they going for suit and tie as the objective. Everybody not gonna get it right on the head. You might got one person that look just sharp enough. Somebody gonna be missing a tie. Somebody gonna have a stain on the shirt. Somebody gonna forgot the jacket. Somebody gonna have a dress, or the girl gonna have a dress, or she gonna have a skirt and flowers, and might be showing too much cleavage or something. Everybody gonna be doing their own little things. Somebody might come in with some glasses. Somebody might come in with a hat. And you're like, man, everybody don't look like exactly the same. But when they get in and they start to work, you start to realize, okay, it's not about the appearance of the person, but it's about what they are able to do. Like, it's about what they're able to accomplish. And if that appearance can that you think the job is so set in stone, and then when the job starts getting done, you start to do the job. You start realizing it's not about the job, it's about the people around me working with me and how much they actually want to be here. We need to figure out if they want to be here or not, then we need to make the most out of what they are. We got one character I can think of is called Driven Dragon. And a person who has a lot of drive. Every day, no matter what, they showing up. That's a lot of drive. A lot of people, they take a lot for some people to show up. You might got this person who really good on the computer, typing or texting or whatever. They're not ever showing up. I'm not going to put all my time into you. If you ain't showing up, I don't care if you're good. We're going to figure out how to get Driven Dragon good at this AI stuff that's going on, so that they can, start to show up and work from home a little bit. Come on, we can do that. As long as you got the drive, we need that production. That's what it's all about. And that's what Friends are. And you can do a little research. I want everybody to do a little research. That's an investment that I'm making. It's actually a card game. And it has physical cards. I post that stuff. Sometimes I don't post it a lot, but it does help me every day you walk. Lastly, I want to end on, I want to talk about Jesus a little bit and how he's impacted my life and basically just let y'all know that Jesus is amazing, and he is the way, and he definitely has your best interests at heart. Sometimes we get caught up in our own personal ways. And I want to ask Jaden, man, how does the Lord help you?
He's blessed me with a lot of things. It's too many to name that. Truly, I don't deserve it. Like, they've done so much for me. I haven't given them back in return. They've allowed me to be smart and have a great position, like, a great position in school. They just helped me out with something like airtime and something. But I should start doing this too. Whatever happens, it's what they do. Good or bad, it's what they do.
That's it. We closing out. We made it to the end of the podcast. We want to say, go follow Jaden. What's your IG?
Jaden XA, JAIDENXA.
And I'll put that link or whatever into the description of this podcast because we gotta get that. Next week we're gonna have somebody that Jaden works with. This was a book. We're gonna have him on. Maybe next week. Maybe sooner. We're gonna have Kobe. Do a little bit something. He's from Lufkin. He played for Lufkin baseball and stuff. And we're gonna have him come through. We're gonna probably do an arm wrestle with that, but you're a baseball player. We'll see what's that.
You can try that, bro. Oh, I think you got it. I'm sorry.
You're a baseball player. We're gonna have to see what we got. But this was so fun, man. Jaden, I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And it's a blessing, man. I didn't know if you were gonna bring all your homies through or what. But,
I doubt about it, but you asked me.
yeah. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to the Honey Pod. And Jaden showed up with it with all the best energy in the world.